I should be welcoming you to our winter conference, but thanks to COVID, it can't happen in the usual way. Over the past 9 months, we've been operating through the most challenging conditions anyone can remember. And I know there's been a lot of worry and uncertainty, and that is entirely understandable. But the good news is that we've managed to trade well through this difficult period. So thank you to all of you for an incredible effort. Ingram has always been a resilient and adaptable business. You don't get to stick around for 121 years if you're not. The adaptability and flexibility will definitely stand us in good stead over the coming months and years, but only if we have a clear sense of what we stand for as a business and what we want to achieve. That's why I'm delighted to introduce the company's first ever virtual conference, which for me is about three big things. It's about clarity. One of the big things that has shone through from the past few months is how important it is for colleagues to stay connected. I want to be very open about the direction we're taking as a business, and I want everyone to feel part of it, to understand the why behind our plans as well as the what. The virtual conference is one step in that direction, along with other communication channels our marketing team have been working on. It's also about celebration. There's some great stuff going on in this business, which we all need to shout about. It's not just about earning fees, though that is extremely important, as Gordon will tell you all, but all the contributions, personal and professional, that make Ingram what it is. Finally, it's about the Ingram culture. I've been blown away by the way you responded to this turbulent year. As a business, we're at our best when we have each other's backs, and we've certainly had it this year. We've had to draw heavily on those reserves to get us through COVID, and in the face of further lockdowns, but it's reinforced for me more than ever how unique the culture in this business is. So while the overwhelming focus is on navigating the difficult waters of COVID and ensuring we do everything we can to protect our teams and customers, I want you to know what we're working towards when this is all over, because we have a very bright future on the other side. Before I share more of the details about our virtual conference, I'd first like to give you an update on the year to date. Back in January, the only cloud on the horizon was Brexit. It was impossible to think of anything else would dominate the year ahead. But brewing in the background, a virus had taken hold in a city in China that we'd never heard of. As COVID slowly got a grip on Italy and then the UK, we realised that not only was every business threatened, but each and every one of us too. Our farming and estate clients needed us as much as before, but the support service we provided to our utilities clients became vitally important. The demand on our electricity networks increased substantially, with millions of us being at home all day. This brought an increased demand for priority connections for government projects targeted to fight the virus. While a lot of the strategic work in the electricity sector was put on hold, the emphasis moved towards different work streams, with safety and network resilience being at the forefront. This all required wayleave support, and it was work that we could easily adapt to in the short term, while working in the background on postponed strategic projects for the future. Since March, we have become familiar not only with the furlough scheme, but VAT payment deferral, creative or tourism hardship fund, pivotal enterprise resilient fund, and small business support fund, to name but a few. Our teams have worked hard to service our clients throughout this period, giving them the very best advice and just being at their side when needed. We have not only stood by our clients, but by their tenants, looking after them and steering them in the direction of support and assistance as required. During this time, we have coped with the day-to-day activities that occur. We have issued grazing licenses, completed IATS form, organised woodland felling, planting and maintenance. We've issued wayleaves and servitude negotiations. Predicting the future is always a risky business, but I think it's fair to say there will be no back to normal after the dust settles from COVID and Brexit. For this reason, adaptation and innovation are more important than ever in the rural sector. But we as a business have proven that we are agile and that we are highly adaptable and that we learn quickly. From a financial perspective, I'm delighted to report that our figures to date remain positive. The position is in real terms much better than at the same time last year. But you will appreciate there's a certain amount of smoke and mirrors within the figures, being masked by savings that we've made with the partners and other staff members taking pay cuts, the deferment of our April VAT liability, and the government life support furlough scheme. Coronavirus has, though, impacted our fee earning ability, with lockdown restricting our abilities, particularly in April, May and June. We, as a consequence, are understandably a little behind on our budgeted fee income. However, I am delighted to see so many promotions and appointments this year, a total of 13 company-wide, including a new partner and a raft of new associates and senior associates. I would ordinarily ask them to stand up, but obviously I can't do that today. You can read about these promotions and appointments, as well as interesting articles from each department in our recently launched and newly digital Insight magazine, available on our website. COVID might have stopped us from holding our usual winter conference, but it hasn't stopped us from finding new ways of connecting colleagues. We've been working with our digital agency Zen to bring you a special virtual conference designed to share best practice, deliver CPD, and showcase some of the exciting projects our teams have been working on this year. This will take the form of a series of live seminars and video packages that will be rolled out via Teams and a private YouTube channel over the next few weeks. Please tune in. Remember, all the videos you watch will contribute to your CPD for the year, so it's well worth downing tools once or twice a week to tune in. They will be made available to watch retrospectively. We hope that this gives you food for thought in your own work and helps you identify opportunities for cross-selling our services to current and potential clients. Please enjoy.